The opportunity came. We had thought about doing a show for a long time, and the kids and Courtney and I launched Smooch, a children's clothing store, and right after that the girls launched Dash, and we're so passionate and excited about building a fashion business because that's who they all really wanted to be. Clothing designers. Courtney would sit in the back room and bedazzle T-shirts for the children's store, and I'm like, oh God, there's got to be some other stuff out there that you guys had started talking to me, like many friends, about doing a reality television show. And one thing led to another. I was having dinner one night with Dina Katz, who's the casting director for Dancing with the Stars, and she was over at my house. She's a dear friend. And she saw everything going on over there, and she goes, oh my God, you guys, this is a show. The motivation for me to do something like that at the time was, wow, if you have a retail business and you are in a small suburban neighborhood and you have the opportunity to have a lot of eyeballs on your business and your store. I mean, when I dream, I dream really crazy big, like it's stupid big. So I thought, oh, we could have a line of stores and they'll be all across the country and this will be fantastic. And I was like retail oriented because that's what I grew up on. I've been working in a retail store since I'm 12 years old. First of all, we have a really good time together. We laugh together, we play together, we live together, we go through things together. We've always been that way. So this isn't anything that we're trying to recreate. Right. We're not going into this going, okay, now we're all going to do this. And no. It's like a fight for what we don't do. It's like there's too many things on the agenda. I think that because we're so attached and love each other so much, that comes through, whether it's at the end of the day and you finally get the message or throughout whatever it is someone happens to be watching. I could be given credit for a lot of things, but I would be nothing without my family's work ethic. I could have come home and said, family, we have a show, and they would have, one of them or two of them would have gone, no. Every single person in my family was not only on board, but willing to get up, and they still do, 5.5 years later, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and without one complaint. They work until they fall down. You're doing press, you're promoting, you're working on your clothing lines, you're on and on and on. So every single day, whether it's a talk show or whatever you're doing, you have to be on, you're in hair and makeup, there's a certain work ethic that if you're going to get into bed with a cast or a production team, that everybody has to be on the same page. And I got really lucky because my girls were raised to work hard. They had to work for what they got, even though it seems like we have this cushy life. When they were young, they were cut off at a certain age. So I think that because they learned to work so hard and so diligently, and they really believe in what they're doing, and they're passionate about every single day, and they wake up and think today's a new day, and they're willing to start over again, that's what makes it work.